Right, it is time for day 8 of myself of Escape the Christmas Closet and All Wrapped Up, which are advent calendars that reward you with chocolate when you solve a puzzle each day. So let's start with this one, which is Escape the Christmas Closet. And I'll begin by finding the door that I revealed yesterday as being the next location. So let's have a look. Where was it? It helps if you can remember. It was the crown up here. It was the crown here. Let's open this up. And that's interesting because look, the crane and the crown disappear when I open it. It's quite clever actually, the way that was perhaps fairly clear, but on the other days I've opened the doors, and here for example the arrow appeared on the clock. I didn't notice that there were changes. It's quite well designed because the changes are subtle enough that you don't necessarily see them, but they're really obvious if you look at them, so they're not unfair. Anyway, I start by taking the door off and let's read what it has to say. Okay, so it says a scrapbook for scrap paper, and it has some colours tabs down the side: white, light blue, yellow, green, purple. Let's just call that pink. Okay, so what do we do with this? I'm guessing that I need to look for scrap paper in the picture. So where is there scrap paper? There's some paper aeroplanes here. There's an R here. That's a scrap of paper, isn't it? What else can I see? There's a scrap of something here. Oh, it says Beatles on it. You probably can't read that. A calendar. This is November. There's a Speak and Spell, I think, or maybe that's an Etch a Sketch. No, it's not. It's an Etch a Sketch. It is, I think, a Speak and Spell on the back here. An old thing where you type stuff in and it would speak to you. Now this has got a code on, which presumably we need on some particular day. And then what's down the bottom? Is this the very bottom of the calendar? Nearly. That's the bottom here. Oh, there's some paper here. But it can't be as simple as just opening the door with scrap paper. There's a T. Okay, some scraps of paper, and that colour I think matches that colour there. It's quite interesting because I think this is more obvious looking on the screen than it is when I physically hold the calendar and look at it, because I can see the depth of the doors far more clearly. It's not probably clear on the screen at all, but I can see the depth effect much more prominently, and so it discourages you from looking inside the door gap. At least it discouraged me. But in fact, on the screen, that distinction is lost. So there's a K for the green. All right, let's find a white. There's a white scrap here. R. A light blue scrap here. A. R-A. Yellow is C. R-A-C. It's going to spell racket, isn't it? A green. I already saw the green. I've lost it again. Where is it? It's here. Is that a K? K. Purple E. And I'm looking for a pink, which is definitely going to be a T. And it is here. Racket. Okay, fine. Very clever. A racket. So let's actually look for this racket rather than just waffle on. There are some table tennis rackets here, but I think you would call those bats probably rather than rackets. Okay, so it's got to be on a door that hasn't been opened, so there's no point in me looking here, is there? Alright, it's not this door, this door, this door, this door. You can't see me pointing, I was pointing at the doors at the bottom. Oh, here! My door by door method actually paid dividends. There's a racket here. It's got to be here. So if I open this, there should be a chocolate for day 8. And there is. Oh, and this is my puzzle for tomorrow. Okay, great. So there we go. Day 8. But I still have another calendar to go, which is excellent because they're fun to solve. And this one is all wrapped up. So yesterday, here's the question. Which door did I open? I've already forgotten. It was Rob, wasn't it? Rob, here. So let's tear off the Rob door. And it's just a straightforward instruction by the look of it. Find a present where the colours on the box can mix to make the ribbon colour. Okay, fine. Let's tear that off. Okay, so there has to be a ribbon. Brown is red, and red in itself does not make brown. Yellow and white does not make red. Red and blue does not make yellow. Green in itself does not make black. So it's just the bottom row left. Blue and red doesn't make green, but look, yellow and blue paint mixed together will make green. So it has to be shown here. So this must be my day 8 chocolate. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Day 8. and my puzzle for tomorrow. Okay, fine, fantastic. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. They were a lot easier to solve than the Exit the Game calendar. I'm also solving it at the same time. I really struggled on today's one. If you haven't seen that yet, then do check out the links there to my other solve videos. And also subscribe so you can be recommended my videos each day. And I look forward to hopefully seeing you tomorrow. Okay, bye.